Hey family, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia. So, I am finally on here with this video that I have meant to do for a while now, and I just kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. So, I am here to give you guys the answers to the questions that I'm sure a lot of you have. I've taken some notes. This whole book isn't notes, y'all, but I've taken some notes just to kind of organize, because y'all know I will go squirrel in a minute, and yeah, it'll be a whole situation. So first of all, so what is going on with me? Why have I been not as present as I should be? Scentsy videos are few and far between. What is going on? So am I still a Scentsy consultant? I know that's the main burning question, so we're just going to get to that right away. Yes, I am still a Scentsy consultant. Yes, I still have a team working with me. We are all good in that department. There is no way that I would dissolve my Scentsy membership, because I have a lot of people that have subscriptions, and um that's kind of the beauty of having a Scentsy business, is even when you're not actively working it, you're still generating sales from the people that, have the subscriptions, and from your locals, the people that buy from you on a regular basis. So yeah, I did just happen to close a order out, close a party out. I think it was what is today? Saturday. I think it was Thursday. I know it was like 2 or 3 days ago. I closed out a personal party of mine so I could order some items. Now, help me out, y'all. I have a customer that is looking for, it was a scent from last year, and it was like this citrusy Christmas tree scent. For the life of me, I cannot remember what it was, but she has seen me twice recently and was like, girl, where is that tree smelling orange scent? You know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Lord knows I should know what it is. I don't remember what it was. I went in my workstation, tried to find like previous orders. And you know how sometimes it's hard to like get down to the nitty gritty. I don't know if it might have been in a like a sense of the season type of thing, or I don't think it was a brick, but I did go ahead, and because that scent that she's talking about, I remember what it smelled like. It smelled really good. Customers, consultants, consumers, if you guys know what that scent is, please comment below, because I cannot remember the name of that scent to save my whole entire life. But it was this tree smelling, citrus orangey scent, and it did smell really good, and she is obsessed with it. So I went ahead and I ordered a 2 brick bundle. So one of those bricks is like that kind of holiday tree citrusy scent. I am hoping and praying it is that scent, or at least it's something close enough to it where she'll be like, okay, I get down with that. But once again, if you know what I'm talking about, comment below. But I looked all through the website. I don't see that scent. So I say all that to say content is coming. You guys will see the order that I have placed for that. So, what else? Um, okay, the main reason you have not seen a lot of Scentsy content on my channel, you guys know I do a lot of perfume reviews, and you guys know I work in the financial industry. I work in the mortgage industry, and mortgage has been in the toilet for quite a minute now, and there is just no way that I can buy Scentsy and buy perfume. And I'm not even really buying that much perfume, but there was a lot of money being spent in the perfume realm. I'll get to that later, but I can't do both, and I had to make a decision of where is the little money that I do have to spend, where is it gonna go? So yeah. So that's why you haven't seen a lot of Scentsy content. And yeah. So when you see people that have disappeared off the scene, like I personally know other Scentsy consultants that, have kind of backed away. It's not because people are like, oh, I don't want to do Scentsy anymore or whatever. It's just situations that occur and it causes people to need to take a break for whatever the reason is. So there's that. I did want to point that out. And I'm looking at my notes. Let's see. Okay, let's get to point dose. Okay, so speaking of perfume, speaking about this journey that I am on, I have been leaning more heavily into fragrance content, perfume content than I have been wax because I was getting into the vendor wax, which I loved. I could not afford to do that and Scentsy. Then it was just to a point where I was being led a little bit more into the perfume space. And it's like, okay, I can't do the Scentsy and the perfume. Something's going to have to give. And I really feel like I am being led in a direction of becoming a fragrance um influencer, a fragrance reviewer, a fragrance expert, some might say, but I'm really leaning more into that direction of creating more content on perfume. I just really felt myself being led into a path of doing more perfume content, of becoming a perfume content creator on more of a not full-time basis, Lord willing that happen, but as more of my part-time thing of once I get done with work, this is what I am doing with my time. I'm having more things are happening in that space. Once again, we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so I'm in a journey right now where I feel like I need to step out on faith because I keep feeling this gravitational pull that is pulling me into that perfume space. And I had come to a crossroads. I was at a point for a while that I was just really in this funk. I did not know what my purpose was. You guys, and I'm trying not to get too deep in like really funky, quirky, whatever you want to say. But we all go through that space where sometimes you just sit down and you're like, what am I doing? Like, is what I'm doing what I am meant to be doing? And that's the space that I've been in for several months. And it was just this kind of pull and tug and pull and tug and pull of this is what I want to do. I don't know if I should do it. I can't afford to do this. I don't know if I'm good enough to do this. And people were kind of pulling me in that direction, and I'd go and I'd come back. And it was just this constant tug of war within myself and outward of just not being sure and all of that. So I finally got to a space where I had told a few people, like a small number of people, close friends, what I was going through, what I was doing. They follow me online, they see what I'm doing, they see where I'm going. And I kept getting this, uh, oh, what's the word? I wrote it down here. Encouragement from those people of saying, you're really good at this. I have a degree in communications, by the way. I actually have a master's degree in communication. Why I'm not on somebody's news station, I don't know. I do know, a whole nother story. But anyway, they were like, okay, your degree is in communications. You're really good at what you do. You're bubbly. You're outgoing. You like to do this. We see that you like to do this. Go ahead and go for it, and just do what you want to do, and don't worry about what people say or think, or the wax people that might be in their feelings because you're not creating wax content. just go ahead and do what you're gonna do. So with that being said, one of the big announcements of this video, there is a niche fragrance convention called SCENTXPLORE. It's always held in New York City. This will be number 5. Because they had one, I believe, in person. Then there was COVID, so that was 2 years. Or is this number 4? I'll go ahead and put it somewhere in this video what number this is. But this is the first time since COVID that it will be in person as well as virtual. Last year I attended virtually. If you attend virtual, you're able to get this huge sample pack. And it's supposed to be like samples from all of the vendors, these fragrance companies that are at the event. So it's a great way for you to try fragrances that you've only heard of. And a lot of these fragrances are really, really expensive. So it's a great way for you to try a super expensive fragrance for free. Well, almost free. You do have to pay for the kit. I want to say it might have been like $55 or something like that, which is a steal because it was packed full of items. I'm sorry, my brain is like going a mile a minute because I'm already thinking about what I'm getting ready to say next. The video, either I will link it above or I will put it at the end of this video to show you guys the goodie bag that I got last year. It was packed. But anyway, so this year I applied to be part of the media team and I got accepted as part of the SCENTXPLORE media team, which is where the perfume content creators come together and we swarm the event and we do what we do. You know, we do lives, we interview people, we meet people, we basically show the audience everything that's going on at SCENTXPLORE and why you should have been there if you weren't there. I'm attending because for me, this is going to be a huge opportunity for me to meet the people behind the brands, for me to actually see all these different brands and meet. Sometimes it's the owners, sometimes it's just whoever that point person is, but that person that is there is going to be that person that's going to be the contact for that company. It's a great way for me to network and meet people and possibly form some long-lasting relationships where I can work with these people to bring more content about their company. So super excited about that. I am going to be sharing the stage. I'm not going to be on stage, but you know what I mean. Sharing the roster of SCENTXPLORE with people that have like huge followings, like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers. One other creator that my picture is next to on the SCENTXPLORE website, his name is pjacksone, has 1 million followers on TikTok, and here's your girl. So you do, they choose you, you know, you apply for it and, you know, either they accept you or they don't. They do try to make a good mix of micro influencers as well as the huge influencers. So there are a few micro influencers, you know, mixed in, and your girl is one of them. So I will be traveling to New York again. The event is Friday, December 1st and Saturday, December 2nd. I will be flying into New York at the crack o' dawn on Thursday, November 30th. So me and a girlfriend are going. We are splitting the hotel, so that's going to help a little bit. But if you guys have been to New York or any touristy place during the holidays, you know, hotel prices are beyond extravagant. So the girlfriend that's going with me is one of the people that was encouraging me to just step out on faith. You know, this opportunity is presented to you. This is the big time. Go ahead, do it, you know, see if this is really what you want to do, because this is a huge stepping stone for you to go ahead and walk this path that you want to walk. And, you know, just immerse yourself in it. And then if you don't like it or whatever, at least you tried. But to sit home and be like, oh, well, I wonder if, she was like, no, girl, get off your butt and do it. So she's never been to New York before. So it's going to be a fun opportunity for her. And, you know, I'm trying to split time between the event and her so we can get together, do stuff and all the touristy things so she can have a lot of fun. But it was a huge deal for her to just kind of push me into it and be like, girl, go for it. So that is what is happening. So for anyone that will be in New York, for anyone that's watching, come on down to SCENTXPLORE. Come see me, say hey, let's hang out. And I do have a link, and I will put that link below for you to purchase your tickets through my link. And if you are traveling from out of town like I am, comment below and let me know where you will be flying in from. So the next big announcement is, in this walk of taking myself more seriously as a fragrance content creator, I have decided to LLC myself. So I am now, I mean, to you, I'll still be pjacksone, but on paper and for everything that I am doing, walking this journey, it will go under pjacksone Media LLC. So my girlfriend decided, the one that's going with me, told me that I needed to do that because she was like, you're doing way too much and you need to take yourself seriously as a business, because at one point your people are going to actually pay you. You know, if this is the route that you want to take, you can get paid to do what you're doing. So you might as well just set everything up now. So once that opportunity presents itself, there you go. And she also mentioned about tax write-offs and all that stuff, because I have been traveling a lot. This is my third trip to New York in 1 year. I have done 2 events with Perfumes. I did not think I was going to be coming back to New York, and then SCENTXPLORE reached out to me and said I was approved to be a creator with them on part of their media team. So I was just like, oh my God, I'm going back to New York again. So yeah, there is a lot of money that is involved in all the travel and everything. And my girlfriend that's going with me owns a small business as well. She LLC'd herself, I want to say a couple of years ago. And, you know, so she was walking me through the steps of what to do in treating myself as a business. So yeah, we are taking things really seriously because your girl is broke. It is what it is. So, what else? What else? What else? Oh, part of me taking myself more seriously, I finally created a media kit. Anyone that's watching that is a content creator or someone that gets paid to do things, or companies reach out to you and say, hey, we'd like you to do X, Y, and Z. A lot of times, even if no money is involved, sometimes people will ask you for a media kit. And I have been scared to death to do this for the longest time. Found out I could do it through Canva. Found that out on YouTube. So I have put together my own little media kit. It looks nice and professional, like your girl. And so I've done that. So we are just working these steps in legitimizing, that's not even a word, making myself more legitimate, more professional, and really taking myself seriously for what I am doing and the path that I am trying to walk to make that more of the actually part-time gig. So that's where I'm at, guys. I just wanted to come on here and share. Like I said, I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I'm like, I need to let my people know what's going on. So I know that some of you guys might not be thrilled to hear this. Some of you guys are like, what is she doing? You know, we missed the wax content. I get that because I know that a lot of the perfume videos that I put out, they don't get that many views. And it's like, it's okay. You know, it's part of me starting over again. Um, Before I did Scentsy, I did natural hair content. Used to get tons of views on that. Once I started doing wax, the views fell off. And people, I still have people every once in a while saying, I miss your hair videos. It's just part of the process of, you know, gaining a new audience as you build your repertoire up. So, yeah. I realize some of you guys are not going to be thrilled with this announcement, and you know what? It is what it is. I still love y'all. But to me, this is my season of growth, and I've heard so many people say over and over again that you're never too old to start over. And I'm trying to start over on a new path, or at least walk the path to see if this is really the path that I am destined to be on. And why not? You know, it's something that I love doing, and obviously it's starting to get more and more traction. So I'm like, I think I'm going to go for it. So that's it. I hope you will follow me on this journey and see where it leads to. I will do Scentsy content here and there. I just want to let you guys know that I have not abandoned Scentsy, but I am just on this new little journey, and we are going to see where it goes and where it takes me. So that is it. Once again, if you guys are in New York or you're traveling to New York at the end of the month, hit your girl up, say, hey, you know, come by and just smell all the smells and see all the things and meet all the people. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, list them down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.